Welcome to Legoland Windsor. This is UK theme parks back here again, yet again. Now last time we came here was for the Mythica. It's the first time we had managed to get on Mythica. We weren't quite able to get here for when it opened, but we did get here a few days later. However, we didn't get the best of the weather. It was absolutely tipping it down, which made it really, really difficult to sort of enjoy the models, the attractions and everything else around, particularly when we're trying to take some footage of them. So we've come back, we've left it a few weeks and we've come back for a little bit more Legoland love before the summer really kicks in. Now it is busy at the park today, don't get me wrong, it is busy at the park today, but I want to get on Flight of the Skyline once again. I thought it was an absolutely fantastic, incredible attraction, and I really want to get back on. So that's priority number one. Priority number two actually is we're going to show you, because we forgot to mention it last time, again with the rain and everything, we were kind of like, we just had to get out, is that we did say, we thought in our original Legoland vlog that there would be a Mythica based Skyline theatre attraction opening perhaps next year. However, it's actually open this year. So the Lego 4D Theatre has a brand new show this year, Flight of the Skyline Mythica style show. So we really would like to get into that and check that out as well. Wasn't expecting it, to be honest with you. I don't know if they've got anything planned for next year, but I think it would have made a great addition for next year. But good to see it's advertised out there. I've seen it as I've walked down, so we want to check that out as well. But yeah, we definitely want to get down and have a look at the Mythica area. It's beautiful blue sunshine today. It's lovely day here at Legoland Windsor. It's going to be a short one. We're not going to take you too much around here, to be honest with you. You know, we want to get some shots of the Mythica area when it looks like this. So here is the new show, Mythica, a journey into Mythica 4D. As we said, expecting it to be a little bit different to the Flight of the Skyline, whilst having the similarities at the same time. Now then, we're going to catch this very shortly. We're actually going to start with this. It's the afternoon here, so we've missed the morning shows. We've just missed the 1:30 show. We're probably not hanging around, to be honest, till 4:30, so I really want to catch the 2:15 show. Yeah, I can't wait. I still think they could have saved it for next year, to be honest with you, but I guess there's no harm. Guess there's no harm in having it if they want to have it. But the new show is now open. It opened with the area as well, so it has been open a month or so now. I haven't really heard any reports on it, so really looking forward to it, And a good thing is with this as well, they do mix them up quite nicely. So we still have the Lego Movie 4D on, we have Lego Ninjago on as well, Masters of Fourth Dimension, we've seen that a few times. Lego City 4D, Officer and Pursuit, we've seen that a few times as well. And then the Mythica Journey to Mythica. Now I have to say, my least favourite out of those is the Lego Movie one. I do find that a little bit repetitive and a little bit dull. The Ninjago one is really good. The Lego City one is also very good, because it's kind of a little bit more fast paced. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see where this one sits in the rank of things. But we have seen them all apart from this one. So this is where we're going next. Journey into Mythica. You wouldn't believe me if I told you that I went on Skyride whilst waiting for the cinema. That's right, went on the Skyrider whilst waiting for the cinema. Now, whilst we make our way down to Mythica, we're going to go through Miniland. I'm just going to kind of keep pointing, and you can enjoy Miniland while I go through the review of that. So that was Mythica Journey into Mythica, which effectively follows Bob? The unicorn, follows the unicorn into the world of Mythica as it transforms from a Lego model into a real life character. Now we have already been on Flight of the Skyline, so in that it's got 2 wings already from what I remember. However, when it transforms through, it only has 1 wing, which is a little bit weird. It then kind of goes in, you then see some of the other characters also transform from Lego into the Mythica creatures. And it goes on in a journey, and effectively he's running away from the bad guy. Now, oddly enough, I can't remember who the bad guy is. I can't remember his name. It's the one with 4 heads. So he's got a shark head, he's got another head, he's got the main lion head, and he's got a snake attached to his tail. And yeah, you kind of follow him through as he goes through, which is it's a little weird. And you know, there's scenarios then where he's in danger and the Skyline come and picks him up, and then seems to drop him on a beach, and then he goes into a cave, and then the bad guy goes back into the cave after him. You're like, where's the Skyline gone? Has he just lost that battle? I'm not really sure. And then they go kind of deep into the depths where the lava is. And that's when you start seeing the other characters, like the two-headed dragon. All the characters you've seen, because we've ridden the ride first, we've kind of seen them first. All the ones you've seen from the adverts all appear and all sort of, you know, come out. They all come out. You then go back outside and you see the fire and ice a bird. I guess it's the bird, isn't it? The fire and ice bird. And he rescues Bobs again, because he doesn't seem to be capable of doing anything, to be perfectly honest with you. Absolutely not capable of doing anything. So he's rescued again, and you know, the story kind of proceeds right back to the beach again once you get out of the cave. And then once you're from there, the bad guy comes down and it looks like it's the end for Bob's, and the Skyline appears, and then nothing really seems to happen, to be honest with you. They're on the beach. You're expecting some kind of, I get it's Lego and I get it's Legoland, you're expecting some kind of fight, I would argue. Fight never comes. For some reason, something happens in which the bad guy who's chased him throughout the whole movie suddenly goes, actually, here's another wing for you, and you can have a wing. And the Bobs creates a massive rainbow, goes sliding on the rainbow, accidentally goes sliding back into the real world, where all the Lego models are. For some reason, he doesn't turn back into Lego. He sees it's nearly 6 o'clock, and yeah, that's it. That's job done. I can't really describe it any better. I'm really, really sorry, but I just can't describe it any better. He spends the whole movie getting away from the bad guy, and then when it gets to the end, and the bad guy was clearly after him as well, and he was setting other people after him, and when he gets to the end, something happens in which he just sort of gives him another wing, and it's all good. Yeah, very odd. There's no narrative whatsoever. So there's no speaking in it. It's all about the characters, you know, in kind of what you see. That is the narrative. There's no speaking, there's no anything. And I guess the Flight of the Skyline's very much like that as well. You get the narrative for the safety announcements, but you don't actually get anything once on it. Now, graphic-wise, Flight of the Skyline is stunning, beautifully stunning. The animation is incredible, it's smooth, it is just absolutely wonderful to watch. This is a little bit hit and miss. There are some moments, and I picked the moment as well where the fire and ice bird is carrying him, and I have to say it's quite a funny moment because he carries him with one foot, which is ice, and freezes him. Then he swaps to the other foot to defrost him. Then he gets too hot, and then eventually he puts both feet on him to keep him the right temperature. I have to say it's quite an amusing part, really one of the highlights of it. And the animation of that in the 3D effect is beautiful, it really is. And there's some other bits that just sort of jerk all over the place. It's not smooth, it's not, you know, it's not the kind of quality of the Ninjago one, it's not the kind of quality of the Lego movie or even the Pursuit one, which I think is the oldest out of all of them. But overall, it's enjoyable. It's not something I will go and watch again, to be perfectly honest with you. I don't think it was good enough to watch again. I had quite high hopes for it, but maybe that's because I've been on Flight of the, you know, Flight of the Skyline, which I thought was incredible. Let us know what you think. Have you been in the movie theatre yet and seen Mythica, Journey into Mythica? A little bit disappointed with it compared to everything else they've done. A little bit disappointed. And yeah, didn't think the animation was as good as it, certainly as good as its counterpart down here. And that's where we're heading now, down to a Flight of the Skyline into Mythica. A beautiful sunny day. Can't wait. As we come down and approach Lego Mythica, it is busy around here. It is actually quite busy. So this is, it's not really a peak day by any means. I mean, the kids should be at school. Could have fooled me, but they should be. Either way, here is Mythica. I love this portal. I absolutely love it. Again, when we talk about other parks as well, we talk about Thorpe Park, Chesington, it really does split the area really nicely, as in you are entering this. And of course, we did try and get as many bits as we could last time, footage as we could last time, but it was raining quite hard. So here's the bat. I can't remember his name. I will try and find out. But look at the Lego models. You can see the 3 heads. The other one's actually an eagle on the back. It's a stunning looking model. So the Hungry Troll is open. This is the fresh battered fish and chips. There used to be a burger kitchen, and funny enough, the burger kitchen which they've still got two other ones, one in the Pirate Shores and one down in Knight's Kingdom, which actually isn't open at the moment. There's the hungry troll himself eating some chips, and of course the slide play area, which has proved very, very popular. Now, as you go round, it is worth noting there are some QR codes for the AR interactive point. So if you download the Legoland app, you can use it to create your own portal, go inside as you walk through, but you can also bring these to life to kind of see what they are. We're going to see if we can do that, not today, but we are going to see whether or not we can actually do that, just to see what they're like, to be honest with you. It's really good they've put a interactive feature on there. Absolutely love the fact they've done it. And here is the Hydra's Challenge. Now we'll walk around to Hydra's Challenge. I know we have kind of looked around here, but it was raining so badly we couldn't get very many shots. Hydra's Challenge, even on a quieter day, he's running both sides. Here's the three-headed monster. It just looks fantastic, doesn't it? Absolutely fantastic. With the Beastly Bites, now that is, Beastly Bites is a donut shop. Lots of little donuts. Now they are supposed to have fresh donuts here, and it is the only place now we can see that actually does fresh donuts. However, they're still not working. They weren't working last time I come, and they're still not working this time. They've got a lot of shaped donuts. A lot of shaped donuts. Hydra's Revenge, this has all been rethemed. We've added some extra bits. Funny enough, the rock work was there already for the ride, and they've pretty much kept it as it is. Just sort of darkened it a bit. 60-minute queue for Hydra Challenge today. Won't be stopping for that. It's over there. We're heading for the Skyline. I have to say, on the way over, I didn't notice these last time I was here. I can't remember what was here either, to be honest. Interested to see if we get some more models. Yeah, interesting. Interesting, we'll see. Now again, we can't go past Hydra's Challenge without looking at this in the sun. And it does look spectacular.
Mommy, you get onto one.
Spectacular in the sun. Love the blue theme to this. Really, really love it. Just looks amazing. And of course the fire and ice, and you can see a little bit better today, the screens on the side as well, showing the bird. That's a lovely touch for what is essentially a children's ride. You know, it's not needed, but it really does add to the it just adds to the theme in the area. Now, something that wasn't open last time we came was the creature encounter, where you can get close to Bob's. They're quite cool, aren't they? Isn't that cool looking? I love that. I absolutely love that. And of course the creature creation, where you can go in and play with the Lego bricks. Now it's a bit strange actually, because there's no Lego bricks still available in Flight the Skyline, but they are available in there. Here's the flower-head rhinoceros. But yeah, Flight the Skyline over the back. At least the queue's not out here today. That's where we're heading. Flight of the Skyline, sitting at 50 minutes. Check our vlog last time if you want to see some footage from inside. We're going to go and get in the queue, probably just hop over here. And yeah, Flight of the Skyline time. There we go, our second time on a Flight of the Skyline. Different seat as well, equally as good as the first time we rode it. The graphics blow me away, they really do. The screen blows me away, the movement blows me away. It is just incredible. The ride itself is possibly the best dark ride I've been on, let alone the best one we have in the UK. Hex is always going to be up there, it tells a nice story, but that is just spectacular, and it hasn't got old. You know, there's a couple of rides we've ridden in the past that have got old after even the second time, that I still want to get back in the queue and I still want to go back on it. I really do. Now, last time we sat at the bottom, and this time we sat in the middle. I have to say, can't see a lot of difference. The screen's not quite as curved around the top as what perhaps something like The Simpsons is, or even Soarin' is, or something like that. So, you know, your eye can be drawn to sort of the ceiling, which is it's the only off-putting thing I will say about the ride. But once, if you look sort of straight and you get immersed in the ride, you really won't notice. You really won't notice at all. You just sort of get into it and get on with it. As I said, the movement is just stunning. It's subtle movements, a little bit of juddering here and there, and it just feels like it's pushing you through. Absolutely love it. Really, really, really love it. Flight the Skyline, you know, it's going to be a busy summer here at Legoland Windsor. There's no doubt about that. You know, the ride has a busy queue from the word go. So yeah, you're just going to have to queue for it. I'm sorry, you're going to have to prepare to queue from it. But it is stunning, and it is worth every single minute you spend queuing for it. Thank you for joining us today from Legoland Windsor. We came today because I wanted to go in the 4D cinema to see what Mythica, Journey into Mythica was like, which we've done. And just sadly, it wasn't quite as good as I was expecting. It was good, it was all right, but it's just not to the standard, I would say, of the other 4D movies here. However, that was made up by a magical flight on Flight of the Skyline. So yeah, Mythica's open, summer is about to hit here at Legoland, and of course it will be busy. Restrictions, as they get more and more lifted, means that more and more people will come to the park. However, if you are coming to Legoland, put Mythica on your list of things to do, particularly a Flight of the Skyline. It's just stunning, just absolutely stunning. But thank you for joining us here at UK Theme Parks. The sun is out. Here's to summer. Can't wait, can't wait. We'll see you soon.